Hello everyone. Thank you so much for coming on this channel. And I am your tarot card reader and your life coach. So today's reading is going to be about your wealth. We are going to see what kind of wealth you are attracting in your life and what is coming for you in terms of wealth. Okay, so take this merely as a guidance because all the tarot card readings that you see, it's just to guide you, right? And ultimately it's up to you what decisions you take in life. All right, so I've gone ahead and put up three piles. As you can see, go ahead and intuitively select a pile that calls up to you the most, and I will see you at your reading. So group number one, hello and welcome to your reading. So if you've chosen the first pile intuitively, this is going to be your reading. All right, so for my group number one, what I am picking up for you is that you are someone who, you have a very electric kind of an energy, right? Your energy is very magnetic. It's like you can learn a lot of things. You have the ability to learn a lot of things, and it's like gaining knowledge, right? I can kind of see that you're very hungry for knowledge. It doesn't matter what kind of knowledge it is, but you are somebody who is always ready to learn. Okay, learning is being very constant for you. You don't shy away from learning new things. You don't shy away from being creative, but at the same time, as it's like the more and more you grow in life, it's kind of gets disturbing on the way as well, because there are a lot of people who want what you have, and you either do a lot for people, and it it kind of does not reciprocate the way it should. Okay, but I definitely see that you're somebody who does a lot for other people, right? You do a lot for other people, and your wealth is somewhere connected towards you doing a lot for other people. Okay, like you may be doing a lot for your spouse, for your children, for your family members, and at the same time, it's like they expect, it is a very basic understanding that people have from you, that it is expected that you should be the breadwinner of the house, and whatever money comes in or whatever it is that needs to be done financially, you have to do it. So like there is no escape for you. Having said that, I also am picking up that you are somebody who really likes and you love making money. This is one thing that you are born with, right? Or maybe you have developed it with time. All right, so let's go ahead and pick your card and see what we have for you today. All right, so for my group number one, all right, so we have the Nine of Wands. Sorry, I'm just gonna pick up the cards. All my cards just fell down. All right, all right, you have the Magician. You have the Four of Pentacles. All right, you have the Three of Swords. Let's pick up two more cards for you. You have the Devil in reverse. And you have the Death. All right. Bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Cups. See? All right. So this is for my group number one. Okay. So group number one, what I kind of see for you is there is a very strong energy of you manifesting everything in your life. Okay. So even if you pay attention to your life, you are someone who has uh, achieved a lot of things through manifestation, right? Like, it's like you wanted it and the universe has provided it, has given to you. So you are a very strong manifester, right? But with that power of manifesting, there also comes a lot of uh, anxiety. There is a lot of loneliness kind of an energy. It's like you're still standing alone. Okay, it doesn't matter how much you share your wealth, how much of happiness that you share with others, but I can see you just standing alone. Okay, at a certain point it's going to come to, that you wanting to be alone with whatever you have in life and nobody like kind of being there with you, right? So this is something that you really may need to work on, is keeping good people beside you. Okay, somewhere in your mid 30s, if you are in your mid 30s, or if if you're getting there, or if you were there, so your middle age life, it kind of has been very interesting for you, because that has been the peak of your life. Okay, you kind of have seen money flow, you have seen a lot of abundance flow into your life. But currently, what has happened is there is something that has changed, and you're kind of moving to a very transformative energy, right? At one time, there could have been a lot of obsession with a lot of things, especially with people. So you may have been a people pleaser, you may have done a lot of things just to make people happy. But now that is not the case anymore, right? If you are like kind of someone who's moving into your own energy, you're moving into your own power, and you have also realized that it's like, if people need to be with you only because of your money, then what's the point? You have somewhere reached at that edge of your life, okay? There has definitely been a lot of heartbreaks. There is this very strong energy, like, like a couple energy, that someone has kind of, really taught you the value. It's like you have learned it a very hard way, right? Like about money, about wealth, about finances. So this has got to do something with your marriage. Or if you're not married, or if you are not, then it's just got to do with some kind of a relationship that you are in that was very toxic. Okay, so this toxicity that you have been, that is kind of currently changing. So you're moving out of that energy and you're moving into a very transformative energy, right? There is this energy of being somewhere and wanting to be somewhere else. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm picking up for you. So the other message also is that once you leave this energy, right, this toxic, see, everything that you get in your life, it doesn't have to be that you're going to continue getting it, right? Up to a certain point, yes, you will. But once you need something more, then you have to make changes in your life. That is the only way. Okay, so for now, the message that I'm getting for you is that you have to leave something that is very toxic, and you kind of have to wait for your time to change, because you're kind of moving into a very transformative energy. All right, but what is surrounded is that you have the magician, which is a very powerful manifesting card, right? So you are somebody who knows how to manifest things, but then right now you want to just have good people beside you. You want to have people who genuinely care for you, who genuinely want to be there for you, and you want to somewhere kind of uh, reciprocate that energy. Okay, you are somebody who may have been into one job for a very long time, right? And now it's like in the recent years you have kind of you're exploring your horizons, you're kind of learning something new, and you're trying to create finances or abundance with that. Okay, uh, in general, I think you are a person who has been hurt a lot. There is definitely a lot of pain, there is definitely a lot of hidden secrets. There is also things that you don't tell anyone. Okay, and I think this energy that I'm picking up, it's like a very hidden energy, right? So it's like you kind of, people, what they perceive you at a surface level, that is not really who you are. You also somewhere very deep within you, you want to kind of like, you want people to see who you are as a person. Okay, so this is definitely something that I'm picking up for you. There is also, so there is this very interesting energy of toxicity. So you are currently in a very toxic relationship, and somewhere this is kind of affecting your finances, or it is impacting your entire life. Okay, because what you thought that you are getting into, now it's like the reality is coming to the surface, right? Now you can see it in more depth. Now you can actually, you're getting to see the true side of people. You're actually, and it's a very heavy energy, because I can see that you're handling it well, but somewhere the energy is so strong. Okay, there is also you kind of overthinking. Okay, there is definitely reevaluating your finances, thinking a lot about money. But what I could tell you is that you need to get out of this toxic energy for your life to free flow, and for you to get into the, the straight cycle of creating abundance or having money. Okay, you will still be the person who will give away a lot in your life, because that is who you are, just generally, right? That is who you are at your core. That is not going to change. But feeding like the devil, you really got to understand at some point what you are doing. And even if you're doing for someone, why you are doing it, and you got to cut off that supply, so that you're not feeding the negative energies of other people. Okay, so this is definitely something that you need to work on, because this is a very strong energy for you. So let's go ahead and pick up and see. Okay. We got, we have postponement, we have success. That's a good card. That's a very good card. All right. Harmony. Let me pick up just a few more cards. Moment to moment. Projections. Bottom of the deck, we have the master. All right. So for my group number one, currently you are walking, what I'm seeing for you is that you definitely are walking towards being successful, right? You are kind of walking towards celebrating your life and celebrating things with people who genuinely care for you. Okay, this is an energy that I'm getting for you very strongly. You're also somebody who has recently, you're kind of paying attention towards your spiritual life as well. So this is something that you are doing. You are taking things one step at a time, right? You're not rushing into anything, you're just taking it. I can also kind of pick up on this kind of energy. Is like success is just around the corner, right? Whatever you want is just around the corner. Okay, and somewhere, even if you don't realize, you are walking towards it, but you just got to trust the process. Okay, it's like, even when you're having visions, and even if you're trying to look at the future far off, but you cannot really see anything, right? It's not clear. So for now, what I'm going to tell you is that just trust what's happening, because you are kind of clearing a lot of your uh, old karmas, in case if you have had or accumulated any kind of bad karmas, that is also kind of clearing for you, right? And that is very important when you have to be naturally successful, or when you want to attract a lot of abundance, right? But what I kind of see is, in the next 2 to 3 years, starting from today, you will kind of have a lot of money. You will have so much, like you will have enough, right? You're not going to feel like you have less. And when you get to this point of when you have money, when you have that kind of wealth, I kind of seeing you being alone, right? Alone in the sense you're going to just be with very few people, maybe just one or two. Um, you're going to kind of leave away a lot of negativity in your life, and you're just going to be with just two or three people who mean everything to you. Okay, there is definitely new connections, there are new beginnings, there is somebody that you will kind of get close to, but this is something that I'm definitely picking up for you. So the finances or the wealth, okay, for you it is somewhere connected to your destiny, right? It's like your luck. So I don't like, and at that point you will not even feel that you had to work a lot to get this kind of abundance or this kind of wealth, but that is definitely happening for you. Okay, so for now, my advice to you is going to be that just kind of walk the path. Okay, just do what needs to be done. Meditation will be very helpful for you, because you really need to meditate, you need to kind of calm your energies down. This is something that you currently need to do. If you're already doing it, then that's a very good thing, but please do continue doing that. Okay, and let's see. All right, we have declutter, emotional connection, and we have, okay, so I'm just going to pick up two cards for you. Ethical actions lead to lasting wealth, and we have let go of attachment to money outcomes. Okay, all right. So it's kind of almost the same message that I was giving you before as well, that there is definitely a lot of toxicity that has been that you're cluttered up in your life, right? This is something that you really need to start decluttering. Okay, you need to start creating space. I don't kind of see you investing your money into any kind of bad energy, but then again, there is this there is this kind of greed attached to it, right? There is some kind of a very deep attachment that you have with your finances. Okay, all right, so there is definitely some kind of an attachment that you have with your finances. It's not only what you have, right? It's like other people also, like anyone in your house, in your family, even they also kind of are very strongly attached to your wealth. Okay, it's like everything that you have, ultimately it is not yours, it belongs to someone else. So this is the kind of feeling that you may currently be into, but I'm like, it's like you don't care about it, or it's like you're ready to let it go, because even you also know that in case if you did stop working, or if you stopped getting, the money home and all of that, a lot of people know this, that it's not going to really work out, right? Like, yeah, but I don't see that happening. It's like you are somebody who is going to continue working. But in case if you have, see, this is definitely something that I see for you, is that you need to clear your space and your energy. That is very, very important. Okay, decluttering your space. So in a specific area of your house or of your office, wherever, you will kind of find a space that needs a lot of cleansing. So cleansing space and creating space is very important for you. Okay, there is definitely an emotional connect with your finances. Okay, because what I'm kind of picking up for you is that whatever you're doing right now, you're doing it just for your family, you're doing it maybe for your wife, for your children, or for your husband, for your parents. It can be for anyone, right? There is no energy that I can kind of pick up, or there is, it's a very slight, but it's a very fainted energy. Okay, you do very less for yourself, but you do a lot for others, and somewhere this is a very exhausting energy, and there is absolutely no rest that you get. So please take care of yourself first, take care of your health, because money will come to you when it's time, right? Money is just a byproduct of life. So how you respect yourself, how you take care of yourself, like it's like, even the universe sees that, right? So this is something that you really need to be very careful about. Okay, don't waste your money on right now what you have. The message is like, right now whatever you have, don't just waste it. You kind of need to bring a sense of discipline, a sense of ethical standards in you, so that whenever you get this abundance, whenever you get this wealth, it will kind of work for you in your favor, right? Like there's a saying, right? Like, जब लक्ष्मी घर पे आती है तो you gotta respect her, otherwise she goes away also, correct? So this is definitely one kind of a very strong energy that I'm picking up for you. So don't bring in your own bad luck, okay? And ultimately, this is what I'm saying for you. In the end, after all of this chaotic energy or manifestation and the toxicity, once you leave it, you are going to enjoy your money by yourself. Nobody else is going to be there. And this, when you kind of share your wealth or your energies with the universe, see, you're always sharing something with someone. Okay, I do not believe that just because you live alone or you're just single, you don't share your life or your things with anyone. That is, I think, a very incorrect kind of a thinking. But you are definitely somebody who is going to enjoy the wealth or the money that's coming your way all by yourself. This is definitely something I can pick up for you. Let's see some more cards. All right, you have the death. This is the second time you have the death, right? You have the page of wands. You have the Queen of Cups, very emotional energy. You have the Knight of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Pentacles. Alright. Yeah. So this is the thing. Group number one, you are very emotional, very emotional. Okay. And because of this emotional nature of yours, there is something that is going to change in your life very drastically. Okay, there is definitely some kind of a change, some kind of a transformation. It's like you are kind of moving straight, right? You are going straight even though you don't see or you don't realize that happening, but your kind of life is taking you somewhere, and wherever it's taking you, it's kind of taking you towards a place of abundance. It is taking you to a place where you're going to get everything in your life. However, I'm still kind of getting this energy that you are going to enjoy this wealth, this prosperity all by yourself. Okay, I'm not really picking up on an energy that where there are other people. It's just going to be you, and you're going to be in this energy for quite some time, and you are going to enjoy it, because this, when you reach to this point, this is going to be a very happy time for you. It's going to be like a very happy place for you. So it's like you're going to feel like, that you have got everything in life, right? Like you have got everything in life. Okay, so this is definitely there, but for right now, what I would tell you is just be calm, be composed, and just be meditative. Meditate and just start clearing up your space, because that is very important. And the manifestation energy in your reading is very strong. So, this is definitely something that you should continue doing, because I kind of see that you're going to very quickly get a lot of money, and you're going to be like the happiest person that day. And this is kind of, I can't really also see where it's coming from, but it's something that you have already kind of created. It's like it's already there, right? It just has to show up. Okay, this is kind of, this either can come from you selling a property, this can either come from like one of your parent kind of selling or gifting you something, or just selling off a land and you getting money out of it. So something like that, right? So this is definitely a kind of an energy that I'm getting. All right. All right. So, group number one, this was your reading. If you did like the reading, please go ahead and leave a comment, like, and subscribe to this channel, and let me know what reading would you like me to do next. All right. And I will see you in my next video. Group number two, hello and welcome to your reading. So, the pile that you all have chosen, there is this instant vibe that I kind of picked up, which tells me that you have a very calm, but you have a very naughty kind of an energy, right? Like a very playful kind of an energy you have, okay? But yet it is very calm, it is very grounded. So, this group, the people who have joined this group, you are somebody who is very grounded. You kind of have this energy of, it's like you are just a very different personality, right? Like your persona is very different. Okay, it's like I don't see you having any kind of hidden agendas. Like you don't do bad to people. There is absolutely nothing as such that you do. And it's like a very, but it's an extremely very intense and yet a very transformative energy, right? It's like being, you're like kind of getting tired with the daily routines. You're getting kind of tired with doing a lot of stuff. Okay, but somewhere internally in your inner being, it has kind of made you a very different person, and you're kind of right now consciously, you may not be aware of it, but that is where I can see you going, right? And it's just a matter of time that whatever is happening within you, when that shines out, you are kind of going to experience life in a very different way, in a very different abundance. Okay, it's like you're going to attract a lot of things. Your wealth that I kind of see coming is kind of going to come from some kind of, it's going to come from someone. Okay, that is definitely there, or something, right? It's like, I think your wealth, you will start attracting wealth once you kind of get married. So, somewhere in your, even if you kind of check your horoscope or something like that, you may kind of get this indication that once you meet a very specific person, or once you get married or something, it's kind of connected to something or someone. Okay, I think it's merely to do with something. I'm also not sure like what is that something, but it's like when you start unlocking your inner self, when you start unlocking your powers like that you have within you, you will automatically start attracting that kind of wealth, right? Because there is a energy in you that is very pure. There is an energy in you that kind of tells me whatever it is that you're going to attract, this is something that is only going to be for you, and you will not be kind of sharing this with anyone. Okay, it's kind of only going to be to you, it's only going to be with you. All right, so this is something that you're kind of activating within yourself, and this is a very amazing energy to have, right? Yeah, so this is something that I'm getting for you. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up your cards, right? So we have two. So we have guidance. All right, we have letting go, and we have the mind. All right. Tuning in, as I was already telling you, tuning in. And we had one more card for you. Let's check. Here it is. Stress. Alright. The bottom of the deck we have postponement. That's your card. Alright. So for my group number 2, right now you are in the energy of letting it all go. You are in the energy of leaving everything behind, and you are in the energy of giving your life a new chance, right? It's like your life may have taken a full like 180-degree turn, and you're kind of forced, or you're being pushed to kind of do different things in life, right? So at this time you're kind of exploring different aspects of life. You are you also kind of, it's like there is a calling that you have received, and this is a calling towards doing something great in life, right? Like you are somebody who uh, yeah, there is this some kind of a calling that you have got, okay, like from the nature. Like it's like, the nature is calling, but this is something like that. And you are also kind of wanting to know, what is this calling, what is this one thing that is calling you again and again. This is very deep calling that I kind of find for you, okay, that I'm kind of seeing. I can also feel it, because I know that somewhere very deep within you, you can kind of pick up on that energy, right? That there is someone or there is something that is calling you, but even you don't know kind of how to reach there, right? And for that, tuning in, the inner work I was talking about, this is very important, okay. This is very important. It's like, your spirit guides, there are a lot of your ancestors, your spirit guides around you, and they're kind of whispering it to you. They're telling you how you can get to this path, right? So all you got to kind of do is fine tune yourself into this, because you are kind of going to do something very great or very different in life, okay. You will be a very well known personality in the coming time, and this is how you're going to kind of attract your wealth. This is how your abundance, I yeah, this is how your wealth is going to come to you. Okay, you are definitely going to be a very wealthy person, a very wealthy person. You may also have kept some kind of a plant in your house which kind of actually attracts wealth, right? Like something related to feng shui. Okay, like there may be something feng shui, or you may have decorated your house with all the feng shui materials and stuff like that, right? So this is definitely something that I kind of pick for you very strongly. Okay. There's a lot of reading, there's a lot of studying that you are currently doing, and there's a lot of stress that you're taking. What I'm going to tell you is that this is very unwanted stress. You are kind of someone who is right now focusing on your energy system. So your energy systems are kind of, it's increasing, it's kind of growing, it's evolving. So you are kind of evolving to be a very different personality or a persona, and it's kind of something is changing within you, okay, something that is kind of, there is a very strong pull towards something, and even you can't figure out what this is. But what I'm going to tell you, this is something for a very good times, something very great in life, okay. And what I'm going to tell you is that whenever whatever is currently happening, you always need to ask for the power, for the strength, so that it doesn't kind of completely take over you, okay. So just go ahead, and you're already doing that because we also have the guidance card. So you are somebody who can be a very good guidance to people. You may be, I'm not going to say therapist, but definitely some kind of a healer. You kind of like listening to people. You kind of, people kind of get healed just by listening to you, right? Or just because of your very presence. So yeah, this is something that I'm seeing for you. Okay. Let's see what else. They always fall. Alright, I just picked it up. Alright, so You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Five of Cups. Bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Pentacles. Alright. Very grounded energy, very self introspective energy. Okay, definitely you are somebody who is right now in isolation. You kind of prefer being there right now, and you're working on your inner self. The light or the answers that you're looking for, group number two, it is all within you. Okay, ask the question, meditate on it, and let it go. It will come to you when it has to come to you. And your abundance is somewhere, your wealth is somewhere kind of hidden in your own energy system. Okay, there is like some kind of a chakra system that you have to activate. uh, is somewhere related to your heart. Okay, it is somewhere related to your inner self. So the minute this power, this energy gets activated, you will kind of start seeing a lot of opportunities, and you will start moving in that direction. Okay, so your energies for now, it's not low, but definitely you kind of feel like there is a lot of things that you're missing out on. You kind of feel like time has kind of stopped for you at a place where you're not currently happy. Okay, but trust me, I'm telling you, this is going to change, and you just need to trust the process, and you need to just kind of listen to your calling, right? Listen to what is calling you. That is basically your main thing over here. Let's pick up some more cards for you. Yeah, Ten of Wands. You're carrying a lot of burden which is really not necessary. Again, you have the Ace of Wands, very fiery energy. You have the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you have the Magician. Alright. Hmm. Okay. So this is the thing. You have received an offer that is not, you kind of feel it is not a very good offer for you. Okay, this is related to some kind of a job that you kind of don't see it being up to your level. You kind of feel like it is degrading, right? Something like that. But this is like an opportunity, okay, that is kind of stressed you out, and it's kind of put you in this very low energy, a very hermit kind of an energy, right? Yeah, so whatever this opportunity is come to you, you're not going to kind of take it. I don't see you taking it because you kind of feel like this is not you, and this is something that you would not do because you deserve something more and better in life. So definitely there is something that you have said no to recently. Okay, let's just pick up other cards for you. Do not let greed control. Be patient with growth, right? And we have vibrational match. All right, as I was already telling you, and we have joy in work, prosperity flows. All right. Uh, Alright, so for my group number two, patience is the key. For you, the story over here is to definitely be patient with yourself. Okay, focus on your own personal growth, focus on your inner calling, listen to the nature's calling, right? Whatever it is calling you, what is there is a very deep calling that you definitely have, but for that you require a lot of patience. If you have heard the term stillness, okay, or in Sanskrit what you know as vairagya, right? It's like you need to have that ability in you to kind of attract whatever is coming to you. Otherwise, the minute it comes, you are very quickly going to lose it. So you need to kind of get a little more detail oriented, and you need to focus. You need to kind of fine tune your senses into a place where these things will come to you and they will stay with you. Okay, detachment is something that I kind of see you're not even moving into this energy of detachment, right? It's like if you're constantly thinking about how do I get money, how do I make money, this that, then it's not going to really happen, because you want the process to fasten up, right? You kind of want it to fast forward, and that is not going to work in your time. Please understand that. Okay, patience is the key for you. You have to be patient. Growth does not happen overnight, right? It is these small things. It takes a lot of time, correct? Like only when you work for 10-15 years, that is the time you go and you see abundance in your life. You see, because you have to work on your inner self. You have to be a person to achieve these things in life, right? So please focus on your inner self. Okay, don't get distracted with the chaos outside. Learn to control your mind, learn to control your body. That is very important. You kind of have a very fiery energy, so you may have a very heaty body, right? So go and drench yourself in the ice cold water, go to the beach, go anywhere. Okay, and kind of that is going to be very good for you. Patience is the key. Please be very patient. And the wealth that you're going to attract in your life, I'm not kidding on this, it is very purely going to be on what kind of vibrational energies that you connect with the universe. As I was telling you, that you already have a universe calling, right? Look at these two cards. These are your cards. Okay, this is the card where you're kind of letting everything go, and it's like you're already attracting a lot of things in your life, right? And this is where your match comes. So if you see these ladies who are sitting, they are just not women, right? They are your kind of chakra system that you need to work upon to attract certain things in your life. Okay, this is very important. So activate your chakras, okay, so that you can see the chakra system. If we talk about it, it's a very long topic, so I'm not going to pick that up today. But to give you a little bit of history, what part of your chakra system you activate, your life direction, like your life is going to be directed in that way, and that is where your abundance, wealth, family, husband, wife, children, that is where it all comes from, right? That because that kind of intelligence is basically coming from your spine. So usually you will hear that intelligence comes from the mind or it is your thought. No, it is your spine. That is where you kind of get your intelligence from. Okay, so your chakra system is very important. You got to focus and you got to activate just one chakra system of yours to inherit wealth. Okay, so please go ahead and focus on that and do little meditation. Find joy in everything that you do. Okay, be happy in your life. If you value yourself, then the world will value you. Okay, trust in the divine. There, I just told you, right? Trust in the process. Value your worth. Others will value you. Very important here. The Indriya's senses should be controlled to avoid impulsive financial decisions. So you see, everything that I'm saying to you, it's kind of just coming up in the reading, right? So please go ahead and focus on your inner self. Okay, there is something that needs to be activated within your system, and only once that happens is when there's a door that will open to you, and that is the day when you will be financially independent, abundant. You will get everything in life that day. Alright, so for my group number two, this was your reading. If you did like it, please go ahead, drop me a comment. And I will see you in my next video. Alright, so group number 3, hello and welcome to your reading. So if you chose pile 3, a group 3, then this is going to be your reading. So for my group number 3, this is what I am picking up for you is currently you kind of can be in a very confused state. You are somebody, it's like the times does not seem to be it's like it's a very stagnant energy, right? Like it's like it stops somewhere and you kind of need, it kind of feels very directionless. You kind of want a direction to move into. There is a lot of chaos, there is a lot of, there is no negativity, right? It's just that you kind of don't know where to point your finger at and where to explore, right? So you're kind of moving into this very explorative energy. Okay, so for right now, what you kind of need to focus is whatever is around you, you kind of need to learn. And for some reason, I'm kind of picking up this energy on something to do like with a hairstylist or something to do with, a beautician or makeup artist or something like that, right? Something related to beauty, something related to that. Okay, into a very creative field. So if you all are someone who, if you're painters, if you are uh, anything related to astrology, or I don't really kind of feel occult or astrology in this, but this is got to do something with very creativity, right? So you're a very creative group. You all are someone who kind of like to be creative, and this is where your wealth or your money magnet kind of is hidden. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up few cards for you. Okay, release past financial regrets, organize, money flow. Okay, I want to pick up just one more card from this deck. Release resistance. Okay, bottom of the deck we have feminine energy. It says embrace the feminine energy of abundance, nurture and create. Remedy, engage in creative activities like art, music or dance to connect with feminine energy. That is the message, okay? Alright. So for my group number 3, as I was already saying, and the cards have said it as well, that you all are very creative. Yeah, so I think in case if you are feeling directionless, if there is something that you kind of feel is stuck, then for you the time is to reorganize yourself, organize your home, organize your daily routine, organize your thoughts and your surroundings. Okay, there are some kind of people that you kind of need to leave behind. You need to leave a lot of old habits. You kind of need to, transform or move into an energy that is very positive, that can get you abundance. Okay, whatever regrets that you have, there is definitely an energy of regret, right? But then don't dwell in it for a very long time. Please move out of that and start reorganizing yourself. That is the message for you. Okay, because the minute you start reorganizing your life, your thoughts, you will kind of see a lot of flow into your life financially. And this is also, again and again I'm kind of getting this image of opening up a beauty shop or doing something related to hair or beauty or nails or something like that, right? Something that's very colorful, something that's very, that is also in service, but you can also make money out of it. Okay, so this is something that you really can do. And Yeah, in case if you're a painter, if any kind of artistic fields that you're in, any kind of art field or creative field that you're in, then that is where your wealth or your abundance lies. But for that, you kind of need to move in, you kind of need to change yourself, right? You need to be in an energy which is going to transform you. You need to let that space in your life. Okay, so whatever bad feelings that you have, the forgiveness, do all of that. You need to express gratitude. That is something that you really need to prepare for, and you really need to release resistance. Okay, if someone has taken money from you and if they have not given you the money back, and if you're again and again expecting or hoping that they will give it to you, I would recommend that let it go. You will get more in life. Okay, but release that resistance and let it go. Whoever has taken whatever from you, let it go. Do not take that energy to you. All right, so let's go ahead and pick up some more cards for you. Note number 3. You have friendliness, you have playfulness, intensity. All right, all right. So for now, yes, it's your time to explore. It's your time to explore new things. It's a time to explore. It's like, you're kind of you're a. It's like you're becoming someone new, right? Group number 3. It's like your energies over here are kind of moving to a space, or it's helping you move to a space where you can get what you want in life. Okay, being friendly towards people. What I'm kind of picking up is that there is a lot of judgments, there is a lot of making a conclusion about someone. So don't do that, right? Be open to learnings, and even if someone has done that to you, then don't take it to your heart, because everyone comes with their own learnings, with their own experiences and perspectives, right? We cannot really change anyone. Okay, so this is definitely one message that I'm getting for you. And the bottom of the deck, which I forgot to tell you, is the inner voice. You can see. Okay, so constantly or always listen to your inner voice, because that is what is guiding you. Okay, so don't shun away from it. It's like it's kind of telling you where you need to go, how you need to go, and what you need to do in life. So the more and more you listen to your inner voice, the more and more you're going to attract abundance and money in your life. Let's pick up some tarot for you. Okay, you have the Five of Swords, you have the Hermit, let's see what else you have. You have Justice, and you have the Four of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups, and there is one more card that I need to pick up for you. One more card. The Nine of Pentacles. You see, this is a wish fulfillment card, right? Whatever it is that you want in life, whatever it is that you desperately want, it is going to come to you. Okay, but don't be blinded by it, right? That's the message for you over here. Whatever has to happen, it is going to happen in its own time. You cannot really force the process, you cannot supersede it. Okay, okay, so currently for my group number 3, you need to really listen to your inner voice. you really need to listen to the voices, or you need to kind of listen to the energy that is within you and that is talking to you. Because somewhere I'm kind of picking up on this, that you're not even trying to do that, right? You're kind of ignoring it very heavily. So please don't do that. Go ahead and listen to that inner voice, because that is what is guiding your path, and that is what is taking you ahead in life. Again, you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is a fulfillment, a wish fulfillment energy, right? So whatever it is that you are looking for, whatever abundance of finances that you want in your life, it is going to come to you. But please listen to your inner voice. The key or the message for you over here is, you should not be helping any bad people in your life. If you know that someone is doing wrong, if there is somebody who is very abusive verbally, physically, then please do not support such kind of people, even if they are in your own house, or if you know someone like this. Okay, don't do that. That is not a very good thing. Secondly, because the more you kind of help people that you know are destroying other people's lives, it is automatically going to impact you as well. There is always an equal or an opposite reaction to everything that we do in this life. Okay, so this is exactly what is pulling you down, right? Otherwise, I kind of see that justice is going to take place. So you are also somebody who kind of, you're kind of moving into this energy of being righteous. You're also kind of moving into this energy where you kind of are understanding what is right, what is wrong, what needs to be done, what you should not ever do. Okay, you will be losing out on a lot of friends, or you may have lost a lot of friends in this path. You're going to kind of let go of a lot of things, because the minute you have the hermit energy, it's like it's game over, right? It's like, okay, something is coming up in life right now. Let's see more cards for you. Okay, you have the Strength, the Three of Wands, you have the Six of Cups in reverse, see, and you have the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, there's one more card I need to pick up for you, somewhere here. You have the Sun, it's a good card, and you have the King of Wands. Bottom of the deck, again, you have the Justice. Alright, something has fallen apart in your life. Okay, there is an energy of overthinking. There's a lot of overthinking that is happening. There is definitely okay, there may kind of be a male figure in your life, or you may kind of be moving into this male energy where you kind of feel, you kind of are feeling very powerful already, but that is coming with a lot of thoughts, right? It's coming with a lot of introspection. Okay, you are somebody who is very hardworking. You work very hard, and when you use energy to a certain extent to gain something materialistically or whatever it is, you always have to lose out on something. Please remember that, because energy is given to you. You can't produce your own energy. Okay, this is a fact, it's a truth that everyone should realize at the end. So there is a lot of overthinking. You're kind of forced to make a decision, or you're almost at the verge of making a decision related to something. This can be relationship, something related to leaving friends behind, leaving your childhood memories, or leaving your family members. So there is something like this that you're going to do, right? You're going to just leave everything and take a very different path in your life. Okay, so this is definitely something that I'm picking up for you. Overall, your energy, what I can see, is going to be very vibrant, because right now it's already changing. Your energies currently are changing. Okay, it's just a matter of time that it just, you know, reaps its benefits, right? You are going to get the benefits of whatever you are doing. So please go ahead and continue doing whatever you're doing, because your relationship is not with the world, right? It's just with the divine. And this is something that you really need to understand. Okay? Try to make new friends, or I think you're already making new friends. There are already new people that you're connecting with. There is definitely something that you are going to encounter about yourself. Okay. Inner work is very important for you all. Okay, listening to your inner voice is very important. You're doing the work, but you're not listening to it, so listen to it more and see what messages you get directly from the universe. Okay. And with related to your wealth, right, that is what we were talking. See, your wealth kind of right now, I kind of it being stuck somewhere, right? It kind of gives me this energy that it is stuck somewhere, and it's like, it kind of feels very like, someone is not willing to give it to you, right? Like there is something that someone has taken from you, and they're not willing to give it back to you. Okay, so this is a fight, or this is a battle that you are going to kind of have for quite some time. Maybe it can go up for a few weeks or for a month, but I don't think it should go up for more than a month. Okay, this should end very quickly. This should end soon. Your wealth is basically connected to your husband's house. It's connected somewhere to your in-laws, somewhere connected to your husband, your wife, or it is connected with someone, right? Yeah, I'm kind of picking up something like that for you. Okay, but over here it's like the message, it's not very strong. But again, because it all depends on what kind of work you do, right? What kind of an art, like, again, we're talking about you getting into some kind of artistic fields. Let's say if you do not choose that, and if you choose to do something else, like if you do not want to be creative, if you do not want to explore that side of your life, then definitely it's going to come from your marriage. It's going to come from your husband. It's going to come from your in-laws. So you may kind of get married to somebody who is upper middle class or something like that, or someone who is rich or who's well to do, who's wealthy, and I kind of seeing you being happy in it. So if that is something that you really want in your life, that you just want to find somebody who's wealthy, who's rich, and who's going to keep you happy, then that is as well there on the cards for you. All right. All right. So for my group number three, this was your reading. I hope you enjoyed and you resonated with it. Please do go ahead, like and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in my